Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Sunday, the 14th of June, 2026. We'll start with the synoptic, and this is lunchtime yesterday. Pretty much a blue day yesterday, a bit cumulus to start with, but that soon fizzled out. And it was weak, sort of finicky soaring conditions yesterday. Thermals were quite rough and broken, and that was all due to the jet stream and the wave that was underneath the jet that was disrupting the thermal activity. If we take that through midnight last night, you can see how the pressure systems are moving and into lunchtime today. And although this low pressure out in the Atlantic's not quite dominating the weather, it's certainly heading our way. And it's giving us kind of a mix of weather. We're between a series of low pressures with a high pressure out north of Iceland and a high pressure down in the Mediterranean. Cloud-wise, looking at the sat peak, this is 7:45 this morning. There's a fair bit of clouds well to the north of us, but certainly if we go from sort of the Bristol Channel up to maybe the Wash, anywhere south of that's quite clear of cloud at the moment. Rain radar doesn't show anything at all, really. And if we have a look at the rain forecast, we'll start there at 9 o'clock, and we'll just go through hour by hour. And you can see, and certainly in the Lasham area, there's very little to be concerned about. This is 6 o'clock this evening, and then will be a sort of little band of rain just to the north of us. But as I say, nothing to worry about today. We should be able to fly throughout the whole day. Odium's TAF was 3 hours ago, valid until 3 o'clock this afternoon. They're forecasting 280 degrees, 5 knots at Cavo-Quay. And I've gone upwind to Brize Norton, and it's a few miles away, but it's the nearest TAF I can get upwind. And they're forecasting 300 degrees, 5 knots, greater than 10k visibility, few at 4,500 feet, and a 30% chance at between 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock this morning, which is around about now, scattered at 2,300 feet. Winds aloft to the north of us, 1,000 foot winds, 320 degrees, 15 knots, 2,330 degrees, 15, 5,310, 30. To the south of us, 070, 20, 2,000 foot is 040, 10, and the 5,000 wind is 300, 20. On the grounds, windy is saying that we're going to have a northwesterly flow at Lasham pretty much throughout the day. This is 10 o'clock in the morning. We go through to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And again, it's still northwesterly and quite light. The Met Office for this area shows basically 4 to 5 knots throughout the day and a northerly northwesterly flow. Temperature-wise, GFS forecasting around about 18 centigrade today, with the dew point down about 9. Currently here at Lasham, if we just refresh this to the latest, so we've got 14 degrees with the dew point down at 9. This is a camera on the south side, which is showing a northerly flow, perhaps even a little bit of east in it there. And that was about 15 minutes ago at 5 to 8. Sky sight, point wind gram and cross section, again showing sort of northwesterly winds throughout the day, with soaring from probably about 11 o'clock in the morning through till about 7 o'clock this evening. Best part of the day being between 12 and 5. There'll be no cloud base, it'll be blue thermals up to approximately 4,000 feet by about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Top Meteor, run this through. This is 9 o'clock this morning. If we just run that through hour on hour, you can see we're up to about 3,000 feet by 10 o'clock in the morning, and it very slowly creeps up. The best part of the afternoon being between 2 and 5. No times today, not quite as many as yesterday. Of course, the Lasham rat has gone, and if you are going cross country out to the west or the northwest, due diligence please on all those no times out there. Let's move on then to the local airfield briefing, and we will start with booked flying. There's one K21 on booked flying. There's one K21 on the casual list with 3 students. There is single seat availability. If there's any instructors who'd like to come out and do a bit of instructing today, that would be very much appreciated. And of course, the simulator is available as per normal. 2XL movements, there's nothing to report this morning. Just a quick advert for the Autumn Wave Camp, 4th to the 23rd of October. If you want to come along on this expedition, you can book via the office. If you want any details, have a chat with myself, Evan, or Barry. So the general situation today is there's high pressure building across the UK. Winds are light northwesterly. There will be soaring throughout the day with weak blue thermals. We'll be on runway 27. Please be ready when the cable tug arrives. And of course, do not land or taxi aircraft on the disused runways shown here in red. So here's the setup for today. Wind sheet off 27 graphs south. Club area towing off the runway. If there's any club grid, it will be 27 graphs north, with self-launchers behind on the northern edge of the grass. Circuits will be right hand and left hand onto 27 graphs north and south respectively. That's it from me today. Have a great day's flying. Have lots of fun. Please keep it safe.